Hi, I'm Katie. I've been surrounded with vintage goodies most of my life, but just in the last 10 years, I've figured out just how much delight I get from having it in my home and looking at it for other people. Come along as I share my shopping adventures at thrift stores, estate sales, and sometimes even along the curb. I will also be showing some of my decorating projects that I've completed and how I have chosen to add vintage to my home for a modern granny chic look. I hope you will find joy along the way as we reawaken vintage. Well, hello everybody. I'm at it again. It seems like half the videos that I share with you are me going, what have I done? And here we go again. Another online estate sale. This is mainly books, but I've got some other things as well. So I'm going to try to organize myself a little bit and probably go through the books first and then show you what was good enough to keep and to sell. And then I won't bother take up your time with the books that are just trash. I got some furniture. I'll be showing you that as well. So let's get started. All right, I thought I'd give you a in-process video. So I still have ones to go through. Again, this is mainly a book estate sale. I have to go through that box. But here's what I've got so far. So here's my line. Everything to this side, I'm going to try to sell. Everything to this side, I'm going to just give away. I'm going to put it on Facebook Marketplace and hope there is somebody that is especially a lover of cookbooks, because that's probably 90% of what's there, and just bless somebody with books. Okay, so I am taking a break from outside in the garage for a little bit. I brought in one. There's only 2 boxes worth of stuff, so I brought one in. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm not a big fan of clear glass, and that's what the majority of what's in this box. But that's okay. Lots of glass bottles. These are really cute, right? This is a set of 3, you can tell, because all of the edges match. So you've got an apple, you've got a cherry, definitely needs cleaned, and you've got a lemon meringue. So those are cute. Got some little Campbell soup, boy and girl, that are cute. 2 different boxes of coasters. You've got 2 strawberry pie plates and an apple pie one. Again, they all have some age. They're not new. Again, more glass, although I will say, even though I'm not a big fan of clear glass, this butter dish is amazing. It's just beautiful. And I have just a lid to a butter dish. These are really cute. It's a set of 2 jars that have roses on them. One of them has the orange seal, the other one doesn't, but super, super cute. And then just more random clear glass stuff there. Little container there. So if you know somebody that's into clear glass, email me at reawakenvintage@gmail.com. This is not anything that is going to go for any high prices at all. And if you're local, please, for sure, let me know. Okay, update on the books. I have gone through them all. Everything that's on the floor is for giveaway. And like I said, from here on is all giveaway. I will try to pull out some of the cooler looking books that I'm going to sell on this side. Some of them are super fun, so I can't wait to show them to you. But we're going to tackle this box next. We'll see what we can find in here. Again, it doesn't look like much of anything, but you never know. It might be a buried treasure down in here. Okay, little tiny baskets. Oh, Sabrina wants to come and help. Say hi. Like she's really going to say hi, right? All right, we've got the little rack that would hold little knickknacks, and that's what you could see the dust, right? That's what was in here probably. She had a bunch of little tiny vases, etc. So they all have fallen out as this was put in the box. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so she had a lot of little miniatures that she had, just little miniatures that she had collected along the way. This is a plastic and Getty's bee planter, not vintage at all. Then we have, again, you can tell that's not vintage. That's got a barcode on it. Oh, it's cute though. That's really cute. And you've got, looks like a lid to something, and it's got sorry, I'm right in the garage where the big light is. It's got a picture of somebody glued on the box. I don't know. All right, we've got an old vase. We've got, that's trash, it's an empty box. We've got a set of not old china pieces. That'll go right to Salvation Army. Old Universal Studios tiny little vase, I'm assuming. That's kind of cute. More of these. Yeah, this is a whole set of dishes right here that is not old, and more. This is kind of groovy. Whew. What was it originally? For not maybe syrup or sugar? It's glass with plastic. It's got all of the horoscope signs. That's pretty cool. But again, it's missing what's on top. And another little creamer. So not a whole lot in that box, but that's okay. Like I said, this was mainly a book haul. I will show you some of the other random things in just a minute. Let me get set up. Okay, I just pulled out a few of the cooler books. Like I said, this whole side, again, most of them are cookbooks. There's some children's books. There's some vintage books. There's a whole set of like discovering antiques. Like I think it's 17 books. Yeah, just super cool stuff. So we'll go through just a few of them. So this is a vintage Childcraft book number 2. And then this one, let's see, is Childcraft book number 10. So obviously this was a whole set of books back in the day. So I have 2 of them. Just teaches you crafts and things from the world. Super cool books. Let's see, this one is dated. Let's see if I can find it. 1954. So I would assume that one is the same or a little newer. I've had many of these and they sell like hotcakes. This was in pretty good condition. The binding's all there. The Betty Crocker Dinner for Two cookbook. Again, were always given as as wedding gifts to people. Don't let a lack of experience prevent you from being a master in the kitchen. With a little help from your friends and Betty Crocker, miracles often happens. Think of me as you prepare John's favorites. There you go. So again, really, really good condition. Here's another vintage Betty Crocker picture cookbook. This is an oldie. You can see the binding is definitely coming apart, but I like that it's a picture. Then look at the lady saved 1950 cookbook of memories. So this is like a newer version, just a little paperback that she had stuck in there. So this is from I think it's 1950. Yep. First edition, 5th printing though. But you can see what the homes of the 50s look like. And then you've got amazing pictures along the way to guide you. So 1950s Betty Crocker cookbook. If you're interested, let me know. This, when I pulled it out, I was like, what is this? So this is a book that you would buy. I want to call it more like a scrapbook. Sorry about the dogs. It's from London, and these are magazines printed in English for you in Paris. And so what this is a binder where somebody put all of the different copies of the magazines. So let's see if we can figure out where it tells you the year. Sorry, the dogs like to... So again, it's if you lived in Paris, but you were American or spoke English. Somebody cut out a deal there. Let's see if again, just so cool. 1951. Oh yeah. Oh no, 1954. It tells you right there. So I just thought that was super cool. I'm not quite sure how many. Let's see if we can tell how many magazines are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say 6. Takes up the whole scrapbook. So that's just a nice piece of history there. You've got the basic cookbook, and it is from, let's see here, 1947. We're getting further back and further back. I thought this was just fun. A Dinah Shore cookbook. I'm assuming from the 60s or 70s. Oh my goodness. 1971, Dinah Shore cookbook. We've got, this is whipped, okay, so it's a martinis and whipped cream book. That's from 1966. The new can opener cookbook. Oh, okay. That is from 1968. The I Never Cooked Before cookbook. Super fun. And let's see if it tells us what year this is from. This is from 1963. And then look at this. Another spiral bound vintage Betty Crocker boys and girls cookbook. I mean, it has somebody's name. It went to Patty and Barbara Bush in Huntington Beach, California. And let's see if this, again, in really, really good condition. I don't think the kids ever used this to cook, but it's super fun. I don't see a year at the beginning, but it just, right? It just walks you through the basics of cooking food for kids. Super fun. Okay, now we're going over to this side of my mess. So I bought a whole tub full of vintage pajamas. They're not like the super, super frilly ones, but they're super fun. So there's a few random things mixed in here, and this is going to be really hard with one hand to be able to videotape. So this is actually just a shirt. Like, I don't think it's real silk, right? But it doesn't have a tag, but that's vintage. You can tell the little M for medium. So I got a whole, so if this is something that you're interested in, this is actually not a nightgown. All of these are nightgowns. Just super, super fun. So if this is something that you're into and you'd like some more information, let me know. I don't know that this is, another kind of Asian inspired by the buttons. It's just a little shirt. There's the collar. So that's fun. I got some pieces of furniture this time just to quickly resell. So that's what this is. It's not that old. I think my daughter's going to take the table. We got some tins. This is the only one that, sorry guys, really catches my eye because it's definitely older. That's lots of fun, right? Look at that. That's so cute. Again, a little worse for wear, but in good condition. And then we've got some that are not so old, but that are commemorating things. Sun-Made Raisin. We've got some 2 Ritz Crackers tins. And then this one looks like it has some age. Sorry, guys. Ooh, yeah. Where am I going to put it? I'll put it here. It's got an eagle on it. And then that's the top. Weibro, W-E-I-B-R-O division, Chicago, Illinois. And then we've got one more down here. Again, not as old as it's meant to look old. Country style sugar, so it's a sugar canister. And then we got in a fishing box, there's not fishing supplies in there. It is old hair supplies. So we have still in the original packages, hair nets. They're still in there. Super fun. So if you just like vintage stuff like that. Vintage clips for when I'm assuming you'd curl your hair. And then this is making me laugh. We're not done with the vintage hair stuff. Vintage, if you can tell, let me pull one out. Vintage metal curlers. A whole bag of them. Don't know what somebody would use them for, but. And then we've got this really cool box. It's a hair curler. Fashion curl, new modern way to curl hair from Hollywood. And it is still in the box. So a vintage curling iron. I have not plugged it in. I would not want to try it. But again, just if you like 50 stuff and you just want something in your collection. Again, the box is broken a little bit, but it is all there intact. And then last but not least, this will be going in the trash, right? Who wants it? Again, they're older, probably 80s, just plastic curlers. I'll pull out the few metal ones that are in here, like this one, but most of them are trash. So there you go. And then we've got another canister, again, not really older stuff. M&Ms, if you're collecting M&Ms. I thought this one was cool. It actually says See's Candies on it, and if you're from the West Coast, it's a very popular candy store. Some of the lettering's coming off, but I thought for somebody that really likes See's Candy, and then there's a popular pattern from the 70s or 80s. So there we go. There's the latest mischief I've gotten myself into. Oh my goodness. Okay, I do have 2 more pieces of furniture, but it's really dark over here. So we've got this bookcase. Tell me what you think. Look, when you go to the top of this, Can you see what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like, what would you put in here? I was like, did people put fake plants in here? I'm not quite sure what that's for. It doesn't look like it's missing a top. I'm not quite sure, but nice vintage piece I'll try to sell locally. Ooh, sorry, it's getting a little blurry in here. There we go. And then last but not least, I got a vintage buffet. There's the drawers. It's on its side. This is one of those things I just laughed about. You can see it a little better here. I bid $1, right, just because nobody had bid. Well, nobody bid. So we were not prepared to take a whole vintage piece of furniture home, but we did. So I'm going to be selling this as is. I don't have any time or desire for another project. It's in pretty good, sturdy condition. One of the knobs is missing. So if you're local and are looking for, I'm going to get back in here where it's not blurry, just a good, fun vintage piece to work on, I've got one for you. All right, guys. Well, one more thing I forgot to show you. Look at this. It's a plastic stand. It says Good Housekeeping. She collected like the paper cookbooks. There are tons of them in here. Tons and tons and tons of them. So let's just, for a dessert one, look at that. And let's see if they have a year. 1958. So I'm assuming this is maybe a couple years collection. Look at the Christmas one. Oh my goodness. So a huge collection. I've never seen a whole collection like this before. And then she's got some random stuff that's newer. But anyway, one last super cool thing that I thought was, yeah, the fact that it's with the stand and everything. So neat. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching the videos. We would really appreciate it if you would share with your friends that maybe like thrifting or like goodies and old vintage stuff. We would love in 2023 to be able to really make a little pop here on YouTube and get some more people to watch and some more people to comment and like. Thanks so much, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.